and you can see, just as I was saying earlier, the goop infests other things with more goop. Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Stoneblock 4. Today, we are going to be getting into possibly the oddest tech mod I have ever seen. We need to create goo to make more goo to infest other things with said goo to make technology and armor. Very powerful armor and tools. Very strange mod. It is known as just dire things. Now, the technology in it is actually fairly decent and niche, and it has several purposes that I could definitely make use of. But right now, my main focus is kind of just to get the armor and stuff going and just to get it at its basis. So once you get the basics of it, the rest of it's easy. Now, the reason why I initially wanted to start this was for the Just Dire Things farmlands, which can have various effects depending on the tier of goo I have, which unlocks different types of tools, including hoes, which is how we get those special things. And I wanted that to be able to farm up my chicken seeds for the chickens that I'd made in the last video. As you can see though, I've kind of done something with that in between episodes. I made this tablet of harvest, which wasn't that hard. I just need to get some earth essence with a whole imbuement thing, just to put that into this thing, and it'll be constantly running as long as I had source going in. With the agronomic source link having source every time these plants grow, this is just infinitely renewable, and then you'll see, eventually, this will harvest the stuff and replant some of it, and then that just sends the rest of it all over to here, giving it out to my chicken. It's also very slow, so I still do want to actually get around to getting the better stuff. So for us to start with, we need the Primogel goo. This is the entry gate into this mod. Now, it's not that bad, actually. However, there are a couple of caveats that I don't have at the moment. One is sugar, which apparently I did have at the moment, so that's fine. But also rotten flesh. I am out of rotten flesh, and if I wanted to get some, I would need to kill a zombie. But my sword has broken. So rather than go out of the way to make another sword that I'm not going to use, since there is a sword among the just dire things, I'm just going to make a rotten flesh chicken, which is actually incredibly easy. I just need the bone chicken and the pink chicken. Now, I've already done a whole lot of breeding in the last video, so I'm not going to show that whole process. So then we can just go ahead and pour this in here, and oh, and he's a fast generator. That's good. So that means I can go ahead and make all this, connect it to my storage network, and now we get the first level of goo, the Primogel goo, or Primogel goo. I think it's Primo because it's like primal, so it could be either or. It actually looks fairly decent, but then you can see that little hue right there. In recent times, they have added a fuel source to the Just Dire things. It wasn't like that when I first used it. At least I don't remember it being like that. So after that, all it takes is just some iron, which I forgot I had moved over to the chicken. All right, so now with some iron blocks, what I can do is I can surround this with these iron blocks, and you can see, just as I was saying earlier, the goop infests other things with more goop. To be more precise, the goop is like eating it, and then it's gonna leave behind a very important material, which is going to help us get started. Now, as for the upgrades to the goos, the reason why I'm not just bum rushing that is because the Blaze Bloom goo takes nether stuff, which means I would need nether warts, which I'm not sure how hard those guys are to get. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it outside of the nether wart chicken, which would take tier 4 seeds, which I obviously can't do yet, otherwise I would have done that in the last video. Same deal with the blazes, because for blaze powder, I would need a blaze rod from the blaze rod chicken, which is tier 5, which is even worse. So for me to get that, it's actually gonna be in the same way I'm gonna get the Void Shimmer goo, which the Void Shimmer goo, you'll notice, is for Echo Shards and Skulk, which for those of you who know Minecraft, means I need an ancient city, or a deep dark. I have found an ancient city. I just haven't entered it yet. And it looks like that a nether fortress is also on around the same Y level in this, which is why I am going to start off with this, because I need to upgrade myself to some better armor. I have Blaze Gold boots from a quest reward that I already gotten, so I'm already at the level 2 armor on my boots, so at least that's not a problem. But for my pants, chest plate, which is missing, and my helmet, I'm going to get Fairy Core armor, which I believe is about as good as iron. Yes, I can make diamond, but at the same time, I think that it's better if I just start off with this.
5 minutes later.
Well, I had to get a couple more fairy core, but now I can just go ahead and start making up the pieces of the arm. Oh, right, I forgot. It'll directly pull from my inventory. That's one thing I both love and hate about this type of storage system is that apparently it'll do that. So now I just need a stick, and then I can go ahead and also make myself the fairy core sword. And look at that. Dude, this thing looks amazing. It's so glistening-y and shiny, and more importantly, it is powerful. I believe it has about the strength of an iron sword, maybe a little bit more. And the best part is, it's only gonna get better. They added a smithing template type thing to be able to upgrade these things without me needing to recraft them each time. That's gonna be convenient, and it actually might take less of them in the long run too. Now, I got this portal gun from a quest reward several episodes ago. I'm going to make sure that I use the orange portal, which should be to right-click. Okay, so yeah, those two are here now. I don't really need to go to the world engine anytime soon, and it's like, I'm fine with just using a bit of the Chronon. I've been here for long enough to where it's gonna fill up on its own. This way, I will be able to make my way back here in case of an emergency, because my biggest fear is that I won't be able to come back. Like, if I can't fly, because a lot of these places have limited my ability to do that, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. There's also another small problem that could await us there, namely death, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So I've made it to the branch where I go down into this. I haven't been able to enter it just yet. And I've also had this vine going down, which was my initial plan in case of catastrophic failure. So, I guess no more wasting any more time. Here we go. We're just gonna... Oh. And there it is. Sure enough, it's a deep dark. Oh my goodness, and it is very, very dark. Editor me, if it's not bright enough in any random place, just go ahead and take care of that. So... Oh, so the dungeons did indeed intersect. This means I have my blazes. I probably should have made a shield in retrospect. I'm gonna go ahead, put the portal here. That way, if I die, I can come back and reclaim my stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make that shield. Okay, I've gotten the shield. So now I can go ahead and start dealing with these blazes. So if you want to... Yes, that's right. That's right. Not today. Off of a blaze. I have one blaze rod, which I can craft into 2. Is there any way for me to increase this? There are several ways. I just don't have any of those right now. Okay, well, I'm gonna go kill another one of you guys then. Come here. Come here, where are you? Ooh. Oh, right. I forgot. This is a dungeon, isn't it? And there's loot locks in here. Oh, ouch. Now. Ow. Ouch. Ouch! Now! Okay. Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, ooh. Got some gapples and some diamonds. And some ender pearl. Ooh. Actually, those are not bad. Okay. I will go ahead and take those gladly. Oh, shoot! Redstone lamps! I was wanting that for my mob farm. Dungeon exploring. It's great. I love it. Okay. I probably should leave it behind, though, and start searching for some nether wart. Because at the end of the day... I already have all of that I need right now, though. I just need it to give me some nether wart. So I'm going to search around because I can't seem to find any around here, and I'll be right back.
Just then, by sheer coincidence.
Okay, well, I found a nether wart as I was trying to unlock a chest, but, actually, wait, no, that is enough. Because now I can start growing nether wart. Yes! So we've gotten that taken care of. Now we don't need to deal with any of that anymore. All we need, ouch, all we need is to start focusing on the skulk and also on getting the echo shard. With the world shaper, I should just be able to pick up the skulk. So yeah, there we go. We got that. I just need to get echo shard. They don't exclusively drop from the warden, do they? Actually, I haven't even seen a shrieker around. There is a distinct lack of skulk, I'm noticing. It's like, this whole thing is supposed to be a whole deep dark type place, right? But it's only having them in a couple sparse places. I'm starting to get worried that maybe echo shards can't be unlocked. I stand corrected. All that's left for me to do is, I believe I can just break this with my hand, right? I shouldn't need to craft another. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't need to craft another. So now with this, we can go ahead and take everything we've acquired so far. Now we've gotten our Blaze Bloom goo. And then almost immediately... Oh, we need Deep Slate. Here we go. Now we get ourselves our Void Shimmer. Now there is one more level above this, but that takes Dragon's Breath, so already that's off the table. I just need to use some of the numerous Ender Pearls that I have acquired so far. At least until I can find a better way to start using this. But there we go. Now we've gotten ourselves that. So now we can start upgrading our armor. Now before I can upgrade to the Celestia Gem level, which is made from the Void Shimmer, I need to upgrade the rest of these to Blaze Gold. It is the same as with making the Fairy Core, but we need to use gold. All right, I got the Blaze Gold all smelted up, and now is on to the last one. Now this is fortunately a bit of an easier one, as the Celestia Gem does not actually require that I smelt it. So while that's going, we can go ahead and then make ourselves this baby right here, the Upgrade Blank. Now we just need to make ourselves our Blaze Gold. Our template of Blaze Gold. So now I need a smithing table. I don't have a smithing table, do I? I'm pretty sure there's a smithing table over here, right? Unless I took that. If I took that, I'm gonna be sad. Am I sad? Am I very, very sad, boy? Alas, I'm sad. Well, smithing tables are not hard to craft, so there we go. Now we got that baby. I can just go ahead and slap that over here. There we go. Now, I just need to go ahead and, like normal, throw everything else into here, and then it upgrades. Basically like doing it with normal netherite. So now we can go ahead and upgrade this. But before we do that, I gotta mention something. You see this durability that we have right now? It is about to go away. As once I upgrade to Celestia Gem, I'm pretty sure this doesn't take durability anymore. It just takes power. Here we go. Let me take off my head real quick. Look at me. Now, I'm pretty sure the durability is gone. And in its place, we have energy. These things take energy for me to be able to actively use them. How do we get that energy? Well, for those of you who saw my early attempts like 3 episodes ago, I started with these heat generators to just generate us some power. But now that we have just dire things, these generators are infinitely better, as with the heat generators, I was averaging like maybe 90 FE a tick. With the basic simple coal generator, I can generate infinitely more than that, and it gets me even more with the specialty coals that I can also start making. Now, there are ways I can automate this. At the moment, since I can't actively power the Void Shimmer goo, that probably isn't the best way to go, but this does at least give me ways to give myself power for these things. I'll just need to have it all going when I have it ready, but yeah, there we go. Primal coal. And heck, I mean, there's the simple fuel generator, which might be able to use lava. So let's actually go ahead and see. If I go ahead and take this baby, can I? It does not look like I actually can. Okay, so I guess then this probably wouldn't allow me to do it with anything other than the just dire fuels. So if I go ahead and pour that into there, it's like, yeah, now it's consuming a bunch, but we have a crap ton of power. Well, at least I can still get this pocket generator, which what this basically does is this will power things that are in my inventory. So I can just go ahead and put my primal coal. It's basically just a pocket version of the simple coal generator, which I can then just put stuff into here. And as we should be able to see on me, it should start charging. Oh, it's going into the entropy manipulation. Oh, I don't need that anymore. Actually, wait, get that out of here. There we go. So now I have no durability drain, with just unlimited energy when it comes to these things. Now, all that's really left to do is to make ourselves our hoe. And then bada bing, bada boom, watch this. We have Void Shimmer goo. I see this as a win. All right, all that I need to do after that is open up today's chance cube. Yes, it is that part of the show where I risk my entire series for all your entertainment. Let's see what happens today. Wait for it. No, 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 no. Wait, wasn't that a troll?
Eventually.
The game did not troll me. There is a baby zombie. There is a baby zombie with strength and speed. So did you like this video? Good. Then be sure to check out our last Stoneblock 4 video where we got our resource chickens. Bye-bye.